Hey everyone, Mtashed here with another episode of Crucible School. Today we're going to be talking about losing advantages. We're going to be talking about dying early in trials, aggression from the enemy team, and a lot of things that have to do with dying first in a trials game. You see, when you die in a trials game, you don't just go 2v3. It isn't just that man down, but you lose a lot of advantage and opportunities as soon as someone dies. Because if you're on a map, let's say we're playing Asylum and you're up top, you're holding things down, you're able to hardscope doorways, the second you die, you have now limited the angles that you're able to watch. If you're in a situation with 3 doorways and one person is dead, that means they have an opening. And when they have these openings, they're able to push on you. So let's say we're playing Trials. We have a beautiful 3-on-3 situation, everyone is sniping, everyone is hardscoping doors, and someone has now died. Doesn't matter which team. Let's say it's your team. Your friend Bilbo Swaggins decides to pop his head out and get sniped on top of a box, like he does every game. This opens up an opportunity for the enemy team to now rush you and push in on that body. And this is where everything falls apart. And I'm going to explain why in a second. There are a few major things that are happening. One, as I just said, they are now on the move. They are exiting areas where you knew they were, you lose track of them, and they are now going to flank you and be in positions where you now need to react to them a lot quicker and a lot less easily than if you were hard scoping a doorway. So that adds stress to you there. The next thing is, as I said, they are moving. So this means that they aren't in a shitty down below situation where you have all the height advantage you could ever need, but they are moving to more advantageous positions on the map, which makes it, again, harder to deal with them. On top of that, you now have to make the decision, well, shit. Do I kill the 3 opponents that are now rushing me, or do I go for the revive on my potentially worse or better teammate that may or may not have a super, and we're not sure because we're not communicating? I think you're getting the idea here. It's a clusterfuck, and it's very, very stressful. The second someone dies, all of your tactics go to shit, essentially. You need to wing it, and you gotta pray that you make the right decisions. You are thinking on the fly, and you aren't as set up as you could be. And this all really leads into my main point, where the second that first body goes down, everyone's mental state is changed. The team that is ahead now is super confident. They're most likely calling out and really focused on winning this round and beating you. And you guys are most likely not calling out because you have a guy down and you're freaking out, and you're in your own head trying to think, like, what do I do? What's the best choice here? And that's where things start to fall apart. That's where someone blows a super they shouldn't have. That's where 2 people rush to go for the same revive and end up getting, pumped with a grenade or something like that. In a lot of cases, the round isn't over the second someone dies. Yes, if someone flanks and pushes super hard and is away from the team, you might have screwed your team because you simply can't get to the body. It's zoned and you're behind enemy lines. But if you are all clumped together, someone gets sniped in the head, don't panic and freak out. Hard scope the doorways, maybe throw a lightning grenade or trip mine and try to zone the enemies from coming in, and just relax. It's maybe 3 or 4 seconds that, unless these people are already right on top of you with a shotgun, they have a lot of distance they need to close. And you might be able to bait them into a revive shield and, really fuck with their day, to be honest with you. So don't freak out. The second someone dies, don't say, oh, round's over, and give up. Watch what you're doing, don't be distracted, and focus at the task at hand. I failed a lighthouse run because of this the other day. All I needed to do was shoot the guy in the ankle. It was a 1v1 situation, and I got distracted. Instead of just committing to this guy, killing him, winning the game, right there, I decided to go for the revives. I was distracted by these stupid blue orbs, and it screwed our team. That split second of me going, well, should I just get the revives here? Should I play it safe? Was enough time for the guy to turn around and snipe me in the face. These little lapses of focus end runs, they, cause fights between friends, and you just gotta try and play through it. You're not always going to, you're gonna mess up, it happens to everyone. So if I have one last little tip to try and help with this outnumbered situation issue in Trials is save your supers for these moments. Yes, if you see 3 people clumped up, Fist of Havoc them, end that round right there. But if you feel that you're a player that you can't win outnumbered situations, you do panic. and you don't land those snipes that you need to. Use your supers there. Focus on holding your super for these situations so that you can turn it around and still win the round even though you're down early. It's going to help you in the long run. It's going to remove a lot of stress from you, and instead of pushing super aggressively and using your super, you're using it to at least even the odds in a situation that normally would have been a guaranteed loss. Hopefully you enjoy the video, hopefully it makes sense, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.